All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Returnable for Dorsett. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Return 22 yards.
Tight end. Even. 4 down. Even.
They go play action here on first down.
Me.
Flush to his right. And his first pass is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Tight left. Right. 4 down. Alert. Check 26.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And a nice spin into some open field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 big yards on that one and a New England first down.
Let's go. Double tight. 4 down. 46 the mic. 46.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tom. 4 down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Safety creep. Regular. Hey, check. Mike 21. Mike 21. Right. Mike 21. Hey, gold 66. Let's put him on the...
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down to Michel on the dump off. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. Hey. Hey, we got four. We got four down. 53, Linda. Lucky.
Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
The seventh play now of this opening drive. This is third and long, though. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
We got Lady! Over here! You're good. Tight dog, tight. Here you go. 93, 52.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Watch tight. Tight is right.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Run!
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep. We got 5-6. We got 5-6. Let's get it. Hey.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's coming. We got double up. Heavy. Lady. 51, Mike, 51. Regular. Coming to you. 2-by-2. Move.
Now a pitch out to Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
Switch. Ice. Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 40.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Right side caught by Jackson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help, because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Williams. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
We're good. Lady. You got tight right there. Ice. Check. Fresno.
Dalton throwing on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Here you go. We're good.
They'll run it with Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Lead! Green 18!
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So the Patriots coming out now. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, 4 down.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ozzy! Ozzy! 21, Mike 21, check. 29, Alpha! Oh, you got deep? Wait! Check.
Now a play fake, Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
Let's go, let's
So
go.
in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Blue 20! Wait, 20! Check it. 4 down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Rifles one, complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many because once they get going, look out. Things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career, and it's evident when you see that.
And that's saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
Boys, we got 4 down. Right! Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On the ground, Michelle. And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Yeah, baby.
A minute 58 to go in this first half of play. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout.
Strong right.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Watch tight end. Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Alert! 3 down. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Lady, green 18. Nice. Motion. Here you go, 368. Hot.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Perkins. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Watch tight end. Tight right. Lead.
First and 10 for Dalton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Here you go, 368. Here you go, 368.
Throwing again. Dalton. The Pets are going to get there. Down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long.
Here you go, 368.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it first and 10.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey. Wide. Deuce. Shift. Wide.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on first and 10.
Lead. Shift. Watch the shift.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Jackson now to return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done, they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. Throw left side complete. It's Perkins. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Leave. Green 18. Hey, go 368. Hey, let's go.
A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Go, on the ball. On the ball. Hey. 5-0. 5-0. 5-0. 3 down. Kill. Ice.
Passing again. Dalton on 2nd and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Move. Heavy. 368. Plays up.
And the blitz does come.
Crunch.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
We're good.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And his pass incomplete.
Number 14 throws incomplete. 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Under crunch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The Jets on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, go 368.
Dalton. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
25, check 25, check 25. Alpha. Hatchet. Hey, gold 66.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to air it out for... That's caught inside the 20. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for New England. And even 50 yards.
Let's go.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. Shadow. Watch the shift. Hey.
This is Michelle on the counter. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal.
Wait, 20. Check it. I'm going to run you over.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Wait, 20.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Start fast, fellas. Start fast. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Wait. Sub. We got 4. Sub. Let's go. No, 66. Key 26.
On 2nd down, here's Brady.
Go.
And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski from 3 yards out. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Goskowski now out to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New York set to take the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Last stop. There you go. We're good. Leave.
2nd down, Dalton.
They're not ready for this, man.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots.
Number 21 is there.
And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
The Patriots is lined up for the kickoff. Number 15, back deep to return.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jackson now to return. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out come the Jets. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Dalton right back on the horse after the pick six. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
44. Here you go. Here you go, 368. Here you go, 368.
To throw on 2nd down. Dalton, he's going to sling this deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Over here, over here. You're good. Lady. Ice. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike. Here you go, move. Here you go, 368.
Passing, it's Dalton. He's got Curse. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. Another chance for Dalton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. Hey. Lady. Ice. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21. Heavy.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Is there for the catch. Gain of 10.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
You are the winner of the game board. Have your choice.
Take 4.
Please stop by the souvenirs now at the lower level at the computer of the game to pick up your prize.
Here you go. 93, 52, 93, 44. Here you go. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike, 51.
Here you go. We're good. We're good. Ice, ice, ice.
Mike, 51. Mike, 51. Bring it.
On 1st and 10, Dalton. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Break. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Peek the edge, peek the edge, peek the edge.
And Dalton will just sneak it. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal?
Tight on the right, tight on the right.
All right, now, look at 56.
They come out here in the eye.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
He's checking.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
A great effort there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. Here's Myers now to kick it away. Returnable for Dorsett. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Strong right. Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
29, Alpha.
Watch tight end.
Wait, 20, round 80. Round 80. 53, Linda. Wait. Sub.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Switch gears, switch gears. Here we go. Ringo.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. Oh, looting the... Oh, no, he lost the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. Keep your poise. Check 26, check 26.
Now a carry for White. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. White again. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down, 4 down. Watch the safety creep. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
A give. This is Michelle. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 46. Mike 46.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Alpha. Odd, 5 down.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Mike 20. Mike 56. Mike 56. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Alpha, go! Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking